evening everyone. Don't know about you, but I felt actually quite poorly today. Very cold, big culture shock from yesterday. I've had this jumper on all day. I've even had a fleece on. It's not been great, but now of course that I've come in to do the video, the sun has come out. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm struggling for different things to make each night because we've had some leftovers, and for those of you that know me well, I don't waste food. So if you remember from, I think it was 2 nights ago, I had done stir fry rice, which I had done with you before. I think we had that with the marinated pork chops. And I still had a little of that rice left in the fridge, which is that lot there. Last night we had a barbecue and we did have some sausages. In fact, I'll just ask the cameraman if he doesn't mind sneaking into the fridge and getting me the burger that was left from the barbecue. So we also had some sausages, not left over, but we hadn't cooked them all. Thank you very much, cameraman. So I have this burger left over and I have cooked 3 extra sausages partly in the oven, not completely cooked. I've done some more rice and I added a little bit of turmeric into this to give it the nice colour. And I have a mixture in here of 2 tablespoons of soya sauce and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. And I've actually used balsamic vinegar, but you could use any vinegar you had in the house. Or you don't have to have anything at all. This is just for extra flavour. So, I think also I mentioned 2 nights ago, about this pot that you can use on the stove and you can put it into the oven as well. So I'm just going to cook it in that tonight rather than in the frying pan and then back out again. And you can hear that sizzling. So these sausages are still quite warm. I'm just going to cut them up with my trusty kitchen scissors. And this is a great way, guys, of using up leftovers. As I say, I've actually cooked these sausages particularly for tonight, but leftover sausages would be ideal, as I'm going to do with the burger. Again, I wasn't particularly hungry last night, probably too many crisps and nuts when we had a wee drink earlier on before tea. So I'm just going to cut up the burger, same as I did with the sausages, just into little cubes. You could slice it if you wanted, it really doesn't matter, but small enough to be able to get a bite through the rice. So I'm just going to coat them in the butter because they've already been cooked, remember, so we don't really need to worry too much. And then I'm going to add, this is the original rice that we had 2 nights ago that had the peas in it, and it's already got the flavourings from the previous night, guys, so I really don't need to put an awful lot more salt and pepper into the mix, but you could do. And the best way, I'll just do that in stages, the best way to check would be to taste it. So once you've got this lot coated in the butter and the oil, which is the same mix I did the other night, then you can taste it to see if you feel you want to have more salt, more pepper, perhaps more garlic, some herbs. Again, as all my recipes, they're all down to taste, and you can reinvent them to suit you and your family's tastes. Now, I'm going to take that off the stove actually just now and let you see. So I really don't have to worry about cooking anything because everything's actually already cooked. But as I mentioned before, and I maybe gave you the wrong impression, but we were in a restaurant, an Indian restaurant many years ago, and my other half had ordered extra rice, and unfortunately it came too quickly. And we were so busy enjoying our evening meal, having a drink. It was my stepdaughter's birthday. celebration, and we didn't appreciate how quickly the rice had been brought to the table, and it turned out it hadn't been stored properly. It had been lying under the hot plate for too long, and it wasn't just quite hot enough, and subsequently my other half spent a night in A&E very, very poorly. So I'm very conscious of rice. So once you see that's all coated, then you can just pour in your soy sauce and vinegar mixture. You don't have to have this. This is just a personal choice. We've done this in class before and it gives it a lovely flavour. But again, you really don't need to do that at all. And that's it. And then I will just put the lid on this. 5:45. So yeah, we could probably just give it a wee shake so it's all even. So I can probably put that in my oven just now, again 170 degrees, and that'll be ready in time for 7 o'clock. Okay, challenge for tonight. I'm thinking on the hoof here because I really haven't thought very much about what to do. And I'm still finding that you're struggling with this picture that I've wanted you to either draw, or I wanted you to take a photograph last night of something that shows me what you've been up to. So what I'm going to suggest you do this time is write a couple of sentences, just a few, to tell me what you're up to, because I know, guys, that you're really fed up, and I'm getting fed up too. I'm absolutely desperate to get back to work. I miss you all so much, you've got no idea. But we have our video chats, one at 3:30 with Hannah, then you come on and have one with myself. Sometimes Andrea joins in as well. So that could be brought in to what you're doing. Michael, I know you sometimes nip down the street to get the odd message. Lily, I know you quite often go out shopping with your mum. So there's all these different things that you are doing as part and parcel of your day. So each of you, just a couple of sentences to tell me what you've been up to. And rather than the first one being the winner to come back to me with their sentences, I'm going to choose the best one. So the person that gives me the most information about how they're spending their day in lockdown. Okay, here's a challenge for you. Hope you enjoy. See you tomorrow. Bye.